Rita, I'm so sorry. She didn't mean it. I mean, you know what she's like. Sometimes a gob just runs off with her.
Well, she's her own worst enemy at times.
You want to learn to watch your mouth.
Who, me? Trust me, love, that is not going to happen anytime soon.
Tracy!
What's up with Tina? She nearly knocked us over then.
She's like a force of nature when she's riled.
Oh, she was upset, the poor girl.
Wow, what's up with her?
Oh, as if we didn't know.
She has thrown a glass of wine all over me. What are you going to do about it?
Give her a bonus.
Right, abandoning a post, insulting my customers, making off with a bottle of vodka. It's not good enough.
Well, she was quite upset.
Well, I'll be docking her wages.
Oh, do you know you're all heart?
Sean, you do me a favour?
Please don't ask me to work. I'm dead on my feet.
Oh, all right, then you stay there while I work myself into an early grave.
It's my night off.
I wish I could have a night off from worrying. Well, I was going to visit Nick, but if you won't cover for a couple of measly hours...
No chance. I'm spoken for.
All right.
I reckon you get it from your gran.
How's that, then?
She had an evil tongue in her head.
Why is everybody having a pop at me? It was Tina that started it.
Oh, don't come the innocent with me, Tracy. I'm your mother. God help me. I know what you're like.
Don't fret, love. She'll have gone back home. Now, what's the worst that can happen? She wakes up tomorrow morning with a sore head.
I thought this was the hard bit. The waiting. But what if there's worse to come? Don't torture yourself, love. Look, we've got to try and stay positive.
Yeah, that's all we've got, really. Hope.
Every time I see him, I'm just saying the same thing over and over in my head. Please don't die. Please don't die. That's all I care about. But even if he does wake up, he could be in a terrible state.
That's all ifs and buts, Leanne. It's pure speculation. And I don't think we need to have our heads filled with that.
It's like the consultant says, we're just going to have to wait and see.
Sorry, Gail, but I just had to know.
I know. I'm just not sure everybody else did.
Sorry.
Perhaps next time, just take the consultant to one side, eh?
Point taken.
I'm sorry if you think I'm fussing. Even at his age, I still think of him. My baby.
We all deal with things differently. I think Leanne would rather know what she's up against.
Could be up against. Could be.
Dan.
Give go your vodka.
Are you deaf or what?
Go on, give go your vodka.
Stuck-up cow.
Do you want a slap or what? Go on, then. Yeah, go on. I'm just in the mood to battle someone, so it might as well be you. I'm warning you. Go on, then. What are you waiting for? You know, give me an excuse to punch your lights out. No? You're not so brave now, are you? Now do one before I knock you over. Whatever.
Psycho. Babe, I wish you'd pick up. I'm worried about you.
It's like we've rubbed her face, isn't it? We're going to look at us. See how happy we are with our lovely baby boy.
Izzy, come on.
And I know what she's like. Fronting it out. Making like she's not fussed.
Look, stop blaming yourself. If she's a grown woman, if she says she's okay, then we've got to take her word for it.
You have got a face like a bulldog chewing a wasp. Oh, Mum, are you going to sulk like this the whole evening? Because I tell you what, I'd have more fun sat at home shaving my legs.
You make me feel ashamed.
Oh, grow up. I tell it like it is, and there is no crime in that.
You are a nasty piece of work, Tracy Barlow.
Oh, I've told her, Rita, it's like water off a duck's back.
I am not the one in the wrong here.
What sort of person takes pleasure in hurting people just for the hell of it?
No. Tina had been vile to me the whole evening, and yet I'm the one that gets the blame.
Have you no heart?
Oh, get real. She sold her baby. Why is everyone treating her as if she's some kind of saint?
I've never agreed with violence, but I tell you what, for you, I'd make an exception.
Flaming battle axe. Thanks for defending me, Mum.
You brought it on yourself.
So, could you talk to them, please?
Oh, David!
Sorry.
Oh, police must have found something out. Come on.
Look, just wait a minute.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just leave him be.
Why?
Well, look at the state of Leanne. I mean, just need to give her a bit of space, that's
Anyway,
all.
thanks. See you. What did he say? He said they're going to interview the bistro staff this afternoon.
Well, that's good. About time they took it seriously.
Yeah, I mean, loads of things have happened, haven't they? The drugs raid, the bad reviews, the money going missing.
Someone's got to have seen something.
Yeah.
Wow. You look amazing.
Oh, I won't go that far.
Oh, I would. Don't know what you've done to yourself, but you look 10 years younger.
Oh, it might be my new face cream. It's supposed to make you look dewy.
Dewy? Right. So take it you're off out.
Yeah, I'm going to the Italian on Tile Street. I've got a date.
Oh, great.
Gone and laddered my tights, though. That's not a good look, is it?
Disaster.
Dread to think what I'll end up with, because Dev only sells granny tights, American tan, that sort of thing.
Nightmare. Actually, I'm glad I bumped into you, because I wanted to say thanks, you know. Can't have been much fun listening to me banging on about Faye all the time. Must have bored you rigid.
Don't be daft. It was my pleasure.
You've been a good friend to me, Sally. A really good friend.
Tina? You all right? Do you mind if I,
I came here for a bit of peace.
Look, I can see you're upset.
You know, like, I don't mean to be rude, okay? But I've heard enough words of wisdom to last my lifetime.
I know. You've been through a lot lately.
I was invincible. Big joke.
No one could blame you for sitting here and getting trashed, but you are so going to regret this in the morning.
I'll drink to that.
Come on, why don't you let me walk you home, eh? Go to bed, sleep it off. Tina, you can't stay here on your own.
Watch me.
Everyone's going to be worrying about
you. Know, I just need some time alone, all right? Where I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to apologise, right? So just go away, Marcus, right? Leave me alone. Seriously, go away, right? Before I say something I might regret.
Okay. Buzzy, come here.
Why has she not rung back? Like, I knew she'd gone after her.
I'm beginning to think you might have been right.
I've never seen her that angry before.
Well, she's her own worst enemy when she gets herself in a state like this.
Look, you know she went off the deep end when her dad died. I'm really, really worried that it's going to happen again. But I'm going to go back to the flat, see if she's there.
Don't you think it's best if I go? I might be able to talk some sense into her.
Oh, it's got to be worth a try.
Right.
No, it's the sympathy. That's the worst thing. All the little sympathetic smiles, the pats on the arm. People worrying about me and talking to me all gentle. I don't deserve any of it. Just making fools of all of them. So I'm sorry. I know sorry don't cut it, but what else do you want me to do? You know me, right? You know what I'm like. I only made the car swerve because I had to stop you from telling Kyla and blowing everything apart, but I didn't want any of this. Everything's out of control. I mean, it's bad enough the state you're in, but things are getting worse. Leanne's blaming herself, Simon's dead upset. I mean, I lied to Tina, even though she's my best mate. I'm just wrecking so many lives. I know what I have to do now. I'm gonna tell him everything that I've done. Sooner the better, really, because I can't live with this much longer. God knows what Carly's gonna do. So if you don't see me again, it's because because I can't see you. Because once I tell him, I think that's it for me. Game over. To be honest with you, it'd be a relief.
Tina? Tina?
Leave your message after the tone.
Tina, it's me, love. Where are you?
I was a nightmare when I was going through puberty. I was gobby, overbearing, thought I knew it all.
So basically exactly the same as you are now.
It's no laughing matter.
Sorry. Tricky time though, innit? I went through some well weird stuff at his age.
Like what?
I went a bit holy. I put a tea towel on my head and pretend to be a nun.
I never knew you were religious.
I'm not. It was just a phase, that's what I'm saying. When you're young, you can get a bit confused.
Well, I'm determined to get to the bottom of all this. I nipped home before and had a nosy round his room, but I didn't find any drugs.
Strongest thing I've seen him take is a junior disprin.
You won't believe the amount of junk he's got under his bed. Dirty socks, a jam jar full of bus tickets, 10 rotten apples. Put it this way, now I know what a valance is for.
10 rotten apples?
I saw something like that in an art gallery.
Art gallery? What was you doing in a place like that?
Just looking at stuff. I thought it might broaden my mind.
Well, maybe Sally got it right then.
How do you mean?
She reckons Craig might be having, you know, feelings.
In the trouser department. She was saying her Sophie was a nightmare when she was coming out as a leather.
Did Craig not do sex ed at school?
He got all giddy and laughed so much his fizzy pop came out of his nose, so the teacher sent him out.
So basically he knows naught about out. Do you want me to talk to him, man to man?
Yeah, he won't want his mum telling him about the birds and the bees, will he?
No, he'll be scarred for life.
Oh, go on then. You will be, you know, subtle.
Subtle's your middle name, innit, Kirk?
Would be if I could spell it.
You've got us all that worried. Look, if you don't want to speak to me, can you at least text me? Let me know you're all right. Bye. End of messages.
Chesney? You haven't seen Tina, have you?
No, why?
Oh, take no notice. I'm probably fretting about nothing.
Rita, were you just asking about Tina?
Yes, she's gone missing.
Yeah, I saw her earlier on, actually, on the Red Wreck.
What on earth was she doing there?
She said that she wanted to be on her own for a bit. She seemed really, upset.
By upset? Do you mean drunk? Oh, the silly girl. I thought she'd go back to the flat, drown her sorrows there.
Yeah, I tried to persuade her to come home, but she was having none of it.
I know, she can be ever so pig-headed when she wants to be.
Tell me about it.
Right, well, I better go and find her. Whereabouts was she?
On the bench near the play area.
Yeah, I think I know it.
Well, do you want me to come with you?
Don't be daft. I'll be fine. But thanks anyway.
You're welcome.
How is he? Pretty much the same. They're just giving him a wash.
Right.
"50 years ago today, I was in hospital.
What were wrong with you?
Oh, nothing. Happiest day of my life.
Mum's birthday.
50? Look more like 40.
Sorry, I completely forgot. Oh, don't be daft. We've got more important things to think about. Anyway, it's postponed until... It's postponed. Yeah, and for how long?
As long as it takes.
What if he never wakes up?
Now, you don't want to be thinking like that. You'll drive yourself mad.
What if that's it for him? For us? Sitting round the bed, waiting for the slightest sign of life. Waiting and waiting for him to open his eyes. And even if he does open his eyes, what if he's not the same? What if we've lost him forever?
Your mum's asked me to have a chat with you, man to man. You can ask me anything you want, you know. Because believe it or not, I haven't always been a man of the world. I used to think that men gave birth to boy babies and women had girl babies. At your age, it's normal to start having feelings in the trouser department. You're not a boy anymore, Craig. It's time to learn all about love.
I already know about love. I love me rat Daryl, don't I?
Yeah, but you don't kiss him or anything.
Yeah, I do. Uke is Aussie. Senior.
Oh, yeah? Of course. But as you get older, you develop feelings for people as well. Though, I did see a documentary once about this woman who fell in love with a roller coaster. But that's your advanced, isn't it? Better I'd stay with the basics for now.
What are you talking about?
Me and your mum, we just want you to know that it doesn't matter if you fancy girls or boys.
I'm not gay.
We've got some great gays, we have. Elton John, he's one. And that little chatty Irish fella with the shiny suits.
Graham Norton?
Graham Norton. And that fella out of the boy band, Blue.
Duncan James?
Yeah, him. But I think he's keeping his options open. So, how come you know all the names?
I'm not gay.
All I'm saying is, it takes all sorts to make a world. You've nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm not gay.
Pretty much anything goes. Well, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. So then, is there anything you want to tell me? I'm all ears.
I'm out of here.
People say insurance is boring, but they're wrong.
Really?
Well, it might not all be excitement and glamour, but it can be utterly fascinating.
Oh, I can imagine. I mean, it's great you like your work.
Oh, I love it. Love it. I'm particularly interested in natural disasters. There's nothing like a catastrophic event to really get my juices flowing. Insurance-wise.
So how did you get into it in the first place?
My dad was an insurance salesman, and so was my granddad.
Oh, bit of a family tradition.
Things were very different back in the day. Everything happened face to face. There was no internet. Don't think they bothered much with the phone either.
There was no internet. We'd never have met.
True. True. I'd still be at home watching repeats of Top Gear and eating microwave meatballs. Comme toujours.
How did you get on? Oh, what's happened?
I don't know. It was going brilliantly, but then it went a bit wrong and he stormed off.
It's not like him.
Well, where is he now?
I don't know.
Well, you should have gone after him.
I think he's sick of us hassling him.
What is wrong with him?
He's not being bullied, is he?
I've already asked him that. He said no.
Because I went through loads of trouble at school. I didn't tell my mum in case she made matters worse.
Well, he usually tells me everything. He can't keep a secret to save his life.
It's probably just a phase he's going through. You'll look back at this and laugh.
He is a sensitive soul. Well, that's why I'm so tough on him sometimes. I'm trying to train him up so he can cope with the world.
You've done a great job with him. He's a great kid.
I can't stand seeing him like this. What could be so terrible that he can't tell his own mum?
Do you want a hand?
I most certainly do not. We need to rest.
Shouldn't them two be in bed by now?
Not eaten properly yet. The day's gone all wonky.
Can't they go up to maybe some toast or something?
We're having pasta. And garlic bread. Are you okay? I know it's been really stressful for you and everything, but you're doing all you can. You've been a brilliant brother to Nick. Before all this kicked off, you were proper snide to him, but you love him to death, don't you? I can tell you do because it's written all over your face. I know this is the worst thing that's ever happened to you, but you're doing so well.
You don't know half of it.
You know what's going to make it better for everybody? Your mum and your gran. Our baby. A new life, something for us all to look forward to. We're so lucky, babe. We've got a whole future ahead of us.
You know you mean the world to me, don't you?
Of course I do, you daft beggar.
Yeah, but whatever happens, you know I'll always love you.
Are you getting soppy in your old age?
No, Kyla, you need to listen to me, right? Please just listen to this.
Ooh, come here. She's kicking.
Tina!
I wonder where they are.
Yeah, but they could at least text us and let us know.
Sorry.
Me too.
No, it's me.
I should never listen to you this morning. I should have just shoved you in the van and driven you, well, anywhere, as long as it was nowhere near them windasses.
I take it you've apologised to Rita. You were very harsh.
Rita, I've not seen her.
Oh, she's not with you.
No, I thought she was with you. She left me a message. Honestly, she sounded so worried that I came straight home.
When was this?
I don't know, about an hour ago, maybe more.
She must have gone looking for you.
Yo, Granny. Where's your manners? He's saying hiya to you.
Have you no respect?
Respect has to be earned, Granny.
Is this how you get your kicks? Frightening folk. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Well, due to our live coverage of England versus Scotland on Wednesday night, Coronation Street will be back Thursday night at 8:30. A mother who gave up her baby for adoption and a woman who is looking for a dad having not seen him since her parents split up when she was 6 years old. Two amazing stories that wrap up the series of Long Lost Family next here on ITV.